We are back on the air now. Rest assured, you didn't miss. Rest assured, you didn't miss anything. The race did not go to NASCAR overtime. They went straight to checkered flag at the end of lap 18. So the order hasn't changed from when you saw the cars last on the feeds. It is Gianmarco Ercole with an amazing weekend for his championship campaign. He takes the win ahead of Anthony Kumpen in second place. Sebastian Bleekemolen will be delighted with his podium. And I think driver of the day, if there were such a thing, has to go to Challenger Trophy winner and fourth place overall finisher Fabrizio Armetta, who drove straight through the eye of the storm at turn 1 on that dramatic restart that claimed Mark Goossens and many others. Kenko Miura in 5th place, a good return to EuroNASCAR for the Japanese racer. I really hope we see him again in Croatia. Johnny Hout-Jarvi in 6th place ahead of Claudio Remeggio Capelli. Remo Litz in 8th place ahead of Leonardo Colavita and Frederic Gamion rounding out our top 10. First of the juniors home was Johnny Hout-Jarvi, incidentally, courtesy of his 6th place finish. In 11th place, Cosimo Barberini crossed the line ahead of Massimilio Lanza. Roman Iannetta eventually in 13th. And critically for the championship, Alexander Graf claiming 14th position. Will mean that he scores a good handful of points more than Alan Day from this one. Alan Day, I don't know if he will have done enough laps to be classified. I don't believe so. He is on the timing screen in 27th. In 15th place, Nicolo Rocca. In 16th place, Federico Monti. Thomas Dombrovski in 17th place. Vittorio Girelli in 18th. Eventually, he did limp the car home with the significant damage it had after that collision. Riccardo Romagnoli taking 19th, and Giorgio Maggi is also registered as having taken the checkered flag. He finished 20th. Goossens was in the pits in 21st. Liam Hazemans also in the pits come the end of the race after a very, frankly, quite shambolic attempt at turn 1 on that restart. A lot happened all at once there. But one thing is for sure, and that it is the Pink Peril, the 54 car, Gianmarco Ercole, once again at the sharp end of the order in EuroNASCAR Pro. That 54 car has seen a lot of success this weekend, actually. Luli Del Castello has had a hugely strong weekend in EuroNASCAR 2 within the Lady Trophy class. And Gianmarco Ercole has firmly re-established himself as a championship contender. The point standings, provisionally speaking, are Alan Day top on 277 points. Gianmarco Ercole on 271, ahead of Alexander Graf on 209. 256 for Nicolo Rocca. Giorgio Maggi 5th in the championship on 251. But I tell you what, this man feels like he's taken a championship this weekend. 2 wins after some difficult weekends is exactly the form that Gianmarco Ercole needed to recapture going into Croatia, where we are going to have almost well over 160 points on the table for these drivers. And with just 6 points between himself and Alan Day, that is going to be huge. Alan Day would have 287 points, except he does have a penalty from earlier in the year, 10-point deduction for him. Alan Day then, 277 points versus 271 for Gianmarco Ercole. Alexander Graf still very much in the title hunt as well. I'd say everyone down to Martin Dubek in 6th place has a very real shot of securing a championship win here. You see there we've got Andre Viegold down in the pit lane. He is there to talk to our race winner. We'll hear from him in just a couple of seconds as soon as he is ready to go. And Gianmarco Ercole has the helmet off.
I'm
now going to throw it out to Andre.
I mean, I was Jean-Marc Erkeli race winner. Perfect sweep here at Circuit Zolder, 2 wins, and we calculated provisional points with the dropped results. You're second in the championship, only about 7 points behind Alon Day. So the championship battle is on, right?
Yeah, I'm happy because today I reopen the championship battle, and I start from my home with this idea, and the result is very good. Now I arrive to the final with a very good position, and for the second or third year in a row, I arrive to the final with the possible to win the championship. I'm happy for this work, for me, for the team, for my sponsor. It's fantastic. Today is very fantastic. The race is very hard because Mark go very fast. I wanted this because I and Mark are very friends, and in the other years, Mark here always very fast. So I watching my mom.